Airbus aircraft's different parts are transported inside a cargo plane called Beluga. But imagine when it comes to the world's largest passenger plane, the Airbus A380, transporting its giant parts with any airplane becomes impossible, because no cargo plane exists that can fit such a palace-sized aircraft inside it. So how are the A380 parts built across Europe, brought to Airbus's assembly unit? Airbus is a European aircraft manufacturing company that produces around 1,000 planes every year for airlines around the world, which means approximately 3 new aircraft per day. Producing these aircraft is a different story, but the parts made in various corners of Europe must somehow reach Toulouse in France, where Airbus's main assembly unit is located. Their logistics system, combining sea, river, land, and air, is considered the world's most complex transport network. In the 1960s, major European countries like France, Germany, Spain, and the UK dreamed of competing with American aircraft manufacturer Boeing. They wanted to create an alliance capable of producing large commercial airplanes. But Airbus's production sites were spread across 11 different locations in Europe, each with its own expertise. For example, tail sections in Hamburg, Germany, central and nose sections in Saint-Nazaire, France, wings in Broughton, UK, and another tail factory in Cadiz, Spain. When all these parts are completed, a new challenge begins: transporting football field-size components to Toulouse. At first, when demand was low, Airbus used trucks and ships, but delivery took months. As demand increased, this delay became a huge problem. So Airbus built a new solution. In 1994, they created a plane inspired by the beluga whale and named it Beluga, designed only to transport large and heavy aircraft parts. Beluga is 56 meters long and 17 meters high, with a cargo space large enough to fit 182 Suzuki Altos. Its nose section lifts upward like a car bonnet, making loading and unloading extremely easy. It can even carry the 32-meter wings of the Airbus A380, worth around 40 million euros. What took trucks and ships months, Beluga now delivers across Europe in just 2 hours. Later, in 2014, Airbus made an improved version called Beluga XL, capable of carrying even bigger components. Everything was working fine until the world's biggest passenger aircraft, the Airbus A380, was launched in 2004. The issue was that A380's fuselage and wings were too large to fit inside the Beluga XL. The fuselage can be made in sections, but wings must be made in one piece because they hold fuel tanks and hydraulic lines. Designing a Beluga XXL would cost billions, while A380 demand was low, so Airbus dropped the idea. This started the journey of the Super Convoy, a combination of land, river, and sea transport. Airbus built special roll-on/roll-off (RORO) ships so parts could be moved on wheels directly into the ship. One such ship, City of Hamburg, is 126 meters long with cargo space 5 times larger than Beluga XL. From Hamburg Port, Germany, to Saint-Nazaire Port, France, the ship travels 1,600 kilometers through the stormy North Sea, where waves reach up to 5 meters. Even a tiny impact on a 400 crore rupee wing could destroy it entirely. So the ship's crew checks cargo chains every 4 hours, and cameras monitor the cargo 24/7. From Saint-Nazaire, parts are placed on specially designed barges that travel through the Garonne River toward Bordeaux. But they must pass under the 1810-built Pont de Pierre Bridge, where only arch number 9 has 19-meter width and mere inches of clearance. Water level depends on ocean tides, giving the captain only a 3-minute opportunity every 12 hours to cross. Adjustable platforms were added to the barges to solve this challenge. From Bordeaux, the road journey begins. Toulouse is still 250 kilometers away, so 50-meter-long super trucks with 650 horsepower engines and 96 wheels are used. These convoys travel only at night, with roads and city streets closed. A 40-member team, including police, escort cars, and engineers, accompanies the convoy. Passing through roundabouts and tight corners is the toughest part, with a 15-meter wing hanging inches away from lampposts, trees, and rooftops. Once the parts reach Toulouse, high-tech systems assemble them within hours. An A380 fuselage alone uses over 19,000 rivets, and the wings use another 4,000. Engines, electronics, interiors, and paint are added, and the aircraft becomes ready for delivery. An A380 takes around 9 months from part manufacturing to assembly. Only 251 A380s have ever been produced, with 50% owned by Emirates. It can carry 850 passengers and has a takeoff weight of 575,000 kilograms, equal to 300 SUVs combined. One A380 costs $445 million. Next time you travel in an Airbus, you'll know the passion, teamwork, and dangerous transport journey behind it.